Hello everybody, I'm so glad to see you. Today's Thursday, Art Day, yay! So clear off your desk if you're here with me, or if you're at home, find your art space, get your supplies ready. Remember, whatever you have, pencil, paper, crayons, markers, paints, you can use whatever you want. If you're at home, you can pause this video at any time and rewatch it to do the drawings. If you're here at school, you can go home and watch it over again and learn how to draw the things that we're making, okay? So let's get ready. Remember, I'll count and let's all get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready. Remember, when you watch the video at home, I will get the green check mark, and that lets me know that you watched it, and that's your participation grade. All right, so you did a wonderful job last week. I was so proud of all the pictures that you sent in. And today, since we're coming up Thanksgiving, we're going to make an Indian portrait. Now, a portrait is a face. You know how when I tell you to get your paper out, I'll tell you to turn it either portrait or landscape. Well, think of a portrait as your school portrait. And it only is from your shoulders up. When I know I have to take my school portrait here at school, I worry about what shirt I'm going to wear, what my hair looks like. I don't worry about what shoes I'm going to wear, what pants I'm going to wear, because it is a portrait. It's just from shoulders up. So today we're going to learn how to make a portrait of a face, and then we're going to turn it into an Indian. And there's several different things that you can turn to make it turn into an American Indian. It can be a girl, a boy, they can have feathers, they can have beads, a lot of them wear a lot of jewelry. It can be however you want to make it. To make a portrait though, a human face is not round. Take your finger and go around your face. Is that a circle? No, that is not a circle. It's like an oval, but it kind of comes down a little bit narrow at the bottom. Now, do I expect it to be perfect? Absolutely not. That would be more like the face, okay? When you go to put the eyes on the face, the first thing you have to do is figure out where the forehead is. The best way that we're going to do that for our Indian, get this a little bit, there we go. It's kind of like someone said it's like an egg. Your face is kind of like an egg. I'm going to put the headband on. That already tells me that's my forehead. So I'm going to know where to put my eyes. Here is my forehead. So here is my eyes. Now, eyes are not round circles like this. They're like jumping lines, or like lemons or almonds. They go like this. Jump, 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 jump. Do you see how that looks like lemons or almonds? It does not look like circles like this. Now, inside the iris of our eye is a circle with the little pupil inside. Whoop, that's an awful big one, isn't it? Circle with the pupil inside. Let's add the eyebrows. That is above our eyes. And eyebrows are not like this. They're jumping lines. Now here's where it gets tricky. Everybody has eyelashes. Girls have eyelashes. Boys have eyelashes. But for some reason, when we draw eyelashes on, everybody said, "Oh, that's a girl!" So I understand. If I draw eyelashes, it does kind of feel like it's a girl. So I understand, boys, if you don't want to put eyelashes, you do not have to put on eyelashes. But I want you to know, boys, you have eyelashes just like a girl. Girls, you have eyelashes just like a boy, okay? But I understand sometimes boys don't like to put it on their Indian faces. If you don't want to, you don't have to. but if you want to, you can. And when you do put the eyelashes, they're not straight up and down like that, okay? They're contour around the eye. Now, a nose is not this. It's starting to kind of look or like this. Kind of looks like a pig, doesn't it? To make our nose, we're going to make it like an upside down J or an upside down question mark, or a lot of kids say it looks like a fish hook. And there we have our nose. So we have our forehead, our eyes, and our nose. Now if you look to where your ears are at, they're just right below your eyes. They're not way up here. Okay? They're right below the eyes. This is not how you make the face, the mouth. I mean, you could for a cartoon, but we're going to try to get it like a portrait, a human face. Now, there's two ways you can make the lips. You start with a straight line, and the bottom is a jump. Now, if you look at the top of your lip, there's a little jump right there in the middle. Now, again, a lot of times when boys make the lips like this, if they want a boy Indian, they think it looks like a girl. It's not. Everybody has that on our lip. But I understand if you want a boy Indian, a man, if you want to do it like that, it's okay. But I want you to know that the lips have this little indentation right here. So I'm going to draw a straight line. Kind of made that nose a little big, didn't I? Little jump and a jump. Okay? The next thing of the portrait, remember I told you it was from shoulders up? We need our neck. And down, this is my paper. The shoulders are going to go down all the way to the corner, to the neck, okay? There are several different ways now you can decorate your Indian. I can put feathers, as many as you want. You can see here, I put 3 feathers up on this one. I put that where you can see it. Oops. Let's see, I'm trying to see where you can see. Oh, can you see it there? Okay. I can decorate the headband. Any kind of design that you want to decorate your headband with. I like to put, if you see here, I like to put little fancy decorations, and they did a lot of that, and they had feathers and beads hanging down, if you want to do that. And boys did it too, and a lot of times they hung like the teeth of the buffaloes, and they hung them down. So you can decorate here any way you want. And I'm going to put some feathers hanging down, and I'm actually going to put some beads hanging down. Okay? Some Indians had a lot of beads and necklaces. A lot of the men wore the teeth of the buffalo. If you want to do that, you could put a lot of teeth of the buffalo hanging down. You can decorate any way you want for the dress of the Indian, because remember, it's a portrait, okay? The hair. A lot of men wore braids, but boys, if you don't want a braid, you don't have to. If you want to put some short black hair on it, you can. Or you can just leave it. A lot of them wore ponytails or a braid in the back. A lot of girls wore 2 braids or 1 braid. And to do that, just put X's, and that will show the braids. But if you don't want any at all, I could leave that off and not have it at all. Or I could put short hair. like that. There's lots of options. You decide what you want. How many feathers? What color? What kind of headband? Do I want beads hanging down? Feathers hanging down? Do I want necklaces, high, low? Do I want just something simple with a V-neck where they have the teeth of the buffalo on them? You can embellish and decorate however you want your Indian to look. Now I made this one more like an Indian princess. I made her, and I even put glitter. I used marker and watercolor. You can use whatever you want to embellish and to make it however you want to make it. So let's draw together on our paper. Remember, we're not going to turn it landscape. We're going to turn it portrait. And I will get this out of our way. Oh, here we go. I have it right here. Now, I'm going to use my black marker so you can see. Okay? So, let's start with the oval. Okay? Remember, it does not have to be perfect. Okay? Some people draw big, some draw small. You can do however you want. Now, I need the forehead first. And for the forehead, I'm going to do the headband. And you can put any design you want inside your headband. Next is the eyes. Forehead, eyes. Forehead, eyes. Remember, they're not circles, they're like lemons, a jumping line. Jump, 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 jump. Circle, pupil, circle, pupil. If you want to add eyelashes, you can, but I'm not going to make you add them if you don't want them. Jumping lines for the eyebrow. Okay? Forehead, eyes, nose. Remember, an upside down J, an upside down question mark, or like a lot of kids tell me, it's like a fish hook. Okay? Now, the mouth, straight line, jumping line. And now the top, if you want to put the little jump in the middle, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. The ears are right below the eye. Right below the eye. Right below the eye. Good job drawing your portrait. That's awesome. You drew a human face. That's incredible. Okay, we need a neck, not a long neck, and not a straight neck. We're not giraffes. It kind of curves. Okay, now come all the way to the corner. All the way to the corner. Okay, because it's a portrait. We're getting our shoulders. Now I get to decorate. This is the fun part. I can decide, okay, I can put a feather. I want to put some braids here and some braids here. And I'm going to put feathers coming out this way this time. That'll be fun. I'm going to put a V-neck. And this Indian likes to put on the teeth of the buffalo. And he's got some fringe on his shirt there. And the fun part is you can take your markers, your crayons, your watercolor, and you can decorate this Indian however you want. I wanted mine to be lots of color, and I even embellished with some glitter, and I used watercolor. So it can be all watercolor, It can be all marker, it can be all crayon, it can be a mix of everything that you want to do. You could actually glue on some real beads if you would like to, okay? So I want you to work very hard on drawing the human face. Forehead, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, neck, shoulder. We're working on drawing the human face, but we're turning it into an Indian princess or a brave, whatever you would like to do. So I can't wait to see your pictures. Make sure you upload it and send it to me in Schoology. I look forward to seeing them every week. And you all are doing an awesome, amazing job. So I'll see you next week. Bye.